The other day, I should have some agents that are always looking at volume on exchanges. Why looking at volume on exchanges and looking at the anomalies of volume? Well, simply because then we'll have agents that will always be locked. They'll always see the volume changes, the anomalies in volume across exchanges, and then be like, oh snap. For example, Zcash is up on volume for the past 7 days or 3 days or 1 day or 24 hours or whatever it may be. Okay, so if I have agents, an agent team that's always running, looking at that volume of tokens across exchanges, I will always see the runners before others see them. So I'm going to put this in the GitHub. Everything is here. Okay, so you can go and get the GitHub here. And essentially, this is my MoonDev AI agents GitHub. And there you can read through the README to get all up to speed. Go ahead and hit the star in order to save it and fork in order to get all the code. Read through the README so you understand how these agents work. It's a lot of agents. Most are for trading, but there's some other fun stuff as well. If you go to the SRC folder and then go to the agents folder here, you can see all of the agents that we have so far. I'm going to call this the volume agent. And I'm going to start building it now because it's going to be tracking volume. Okay, let's go ahead and start building it. So I want to build a new agent. I'm going to call it the volume agent. We want to build a couple scripts first though. Okay, so the premise behind this is I want this volume agent to run every 4 hours and look at the top 10 highest volume tokens on Hyperliquid. So I want you to build a script that loops and pulls all volume from all the Hyperliquid tokens. And you should have Hyperliquid connections already in this GitHub. That being said, there's no API needed. Don't show any ENV keys or anything like that. There's no API needed in order to get the top volume tokens. Okay, so we're essentially going to be storing this top volume tokens every 4 hours. And then later we'll implement agents that will go ahead and see the changes throughout the time. Of course, we can also build this hard coded, right? So I can see the change in volume over 4 hour periods for the top 10. I'll be able to look at those as well. But I think it would be cool to have agent eyes on this as well. So import the swarm agent so we can have all their agents eyes on this as well. But go ahead and start with this script that loops and figures out what the top volume is on Hyperliquid. Let's run it right now so I can see the top 10 Hyperliquid volume tokens. And then we can go ahead and keep working out on this process in order to build this into an autonomous agent swarm that will always be looking at top volume. And the idea here is if we're always looking at the top volume tokens on Hyperliquid, well, there's not ever going to be a time where we miss a huge runner. For example, the volume usually picks up for a few days before crypto Twitter or anybody really realizes a token is about to go absolutely crazy. So I think this is going to be a extremely helpful agent to have in the GitHub, and we can build all types of bots and swarms based off of this. Let me know if you have any questions before you get started with this project, and let's get it, B. So she should ask me some questions here. Okay, let's go ahead here and see. I found it. The crash happens when expected. Okay. When connected to the WebSocket. Oh, okay. This is likely a memory corruption. Okay. Summary for user. Replace CSV with SQL. Okay. Initial migration, one-time import. Okay. Incremental updates. Fetch only the last 10K from the API. Beautiful, efficient queries. Okay. Stats collection, pure SQL queries. Okay. First time run. This is for my backend. While she's doing her thug fizzle, I'm gonna keep doing things over here. I got things I gotta do every single day. I'm locked in live. The backend is crashing when that happens. Okay. Recommended solution: reboot the server to clear memory corruption. Okay. All right, you can go ahead and reboot the server, and then we can go ahead and run it. So I've just got this server here that is hosting this website that has some data on here for me. Bro, this idea is fire. Thank you, bro. Zombie. Good to see you. Much love to you. 777. Let's get it. Perfect. I've created the Hyperliquid volume monitor script. Let me run it right now to show you the top volume markets. Okay. And then also let's go to Hyperliquid. I know I can just look at it every single day if I want, but I'm a human, dude. So let's go to Hyperliquid. And I'm not going to do this every single day. I won't. There's just zero chance. There's zero chance I'll do this every day. But essentially, if you did this every single day and always saw the top 10, you would see the change over time. And honestly, let's see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's ignore in that top 10, let's ignore BTC, Ethereum, and Solana. So we'll have top 10 of, altcoins essentially. And let's go ahead here. Boom, here's your top 10. BTC has 3.3 billion in volume, perfect. ETH 1.8, perfect. Sol 507, perfect. Zcash number 4 spot, interesting. Watchers to move. Okay, then go ahead and print out that new top 10 for me, just so we can see that it all works. Also, point me to the file path that you built here. That's fire too. And then lastly, talk to me how we will go ahead and implement this. How do we save the data first off? If we save everything to a CSV, that's beautiful. And if we can, how are we seeing the change over 4-hour periods? That's another thing I want to look at. And then also being able to track the change over 24 hours is important as well. So me or the AI agent swarm can look at and see, okay, this is the change of volume for this token in the last 4 hours and 24 hours. And now that I think about it, I want this to be top 15 tokens minus those ones I mentioned above. Okay, go ahead and keep going. All right, dude, this is fire. This is fire. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. You got questions, let me know. I got answers. We got the arbitrage bot down here that we set up earlier, and I already showed you all the code. Let's go to terminal here. Okay, let's see here. Here's what you need to do. I upgraded the WebSockets didn't fix. We still have the segmentation. This is default memory corruption from all previous. Reboot the server. Sudo reboot. Reboot. Damn. After reboot, SSH in and start the backend. In another terminal, start the front end. The SQLite implementation is 100% done and will work after reboot. Can you do the reboot for me? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Oh, compacting conversation, fam. Come on. Let's lock in, bro. Lock in. Connect to host here. Moon Dash. Open folder here. I think it was home. So this is the volume stuff here. Tracking 4-hour changes. Every 4 hours, the script runs and saves the snapshot. Beautiful. Implementation, next script to build, pseudocode. What will track? Volume change, 125%. Beautiful. Tracking, 24 hours. What will track? Swarm agent implementation. Beautiful. Volume agent swarm. Volume agent change analyzer. Volume agent swarm. Okay. From swarm import swarm. We just built a bot the other day here with so I want you to build this. All right, so it looks like you got the functionality down perfectly. Okay, so after it gets the new 4 hours, I wanted to send in to the swarm with a prompt that shows them the data for the changes and the symbols and then the changes. And then I wanted to go ahead and ask it, what if you had to pick one token based off the volume and the volume changes here to be long to buy, what would it be? And then since we're going to be using the swarm agent, here's an example of how we use the swarm agent in this file. But since we're going to be using that swarm agent, it should go ahead and ask all the swarms, should ask all the AIs, and then also get a consensus answer as well. Now we're going to need to log the answers for all of them and consensus here. So maybe make a folder for this volume agent in the regular data path, and we can save all things there. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and build it. Here's the example of how to use the swarm agent. Okay, so let's go ahead to GitHub. Again, this is all on GitHub free. The link's in the description. And 5 days ago, RBI PP multi. Okay, so let's use this. example of how to use Swarm. I would like you to just make this one file so you can delete the other files of these scripts in order to grab the volume, etc. Actually, you could just put that script file in the scripts folder on the GitHub and then build this agent out to work flawlessly with one file. Okay, thank you. Okay, so she's got a little bit of work to do. I'm gonna let her do it. Okay. Now I'm gonna figure out how to get this server back. How do I get this running again? SSH Munda. Okay, we in there. And then I'm gonna say SU Munda. Then I'm gonna say C. Claude. Dangerously skip permissions. Write me a super long poem. Write me a super long poem, dude. Again, all of this code is here in the GitHub, and I'll make sure this volume bot is up there as well here when I'm done with it. This volume agent. Track all the volume all day. What's your PC specs? I got a MacBook Pro M3. KOLs. I'm not a KOL, buddy. Sorry. Can't help you. Can't help you. Not a KOL. Sorry, bro. And we got this new cross exchange. Yeah, we got the extended bot running today. So we got 2 bots already running today. So fire, fire, fire. Good for you. Much love to you. Way to lock in. Way to lock in. Okay, so she's back. She's back. Now we need to figure out what the heck were we fixing. Oh, okay, I remember. So please go ahead and essentially we had a problem with our data, whatever, and I had to restart the server that you're running on, but you're inside the server now, and you are the host of a front end and back end of a website called moondev.com, and it has like polymarket data on it, liquidation data. We're fixing the liquidation data to work with the SQLite, and now it's fixed and it should run. But essentially, I need you to launch the servers again so everything's running. I use SU Moondev as a login. As a logger. Damn, I'm sorry if you don't speak English, bro, because if that's what it sounds like I said, I'm cooked. That's crazy, bro. Okay, so we got 2 Claude codes here, chasing Wall Street all day. Let's get it. You got bots running on a Raspberry Pi. What the heck, for real? That's fire, bro. Perfect. I can see the setup. Okay. Beautiful. You can see here, this is going through and working on some things. Okay, perfect. Now it'll give me a clear API error. Okay. Don't show my key now. Don't you share it. OpenAI key not found, or if it's found. You don't be using the Raspberry? I don't even know what a Raspberry Pi is for. Perfect. The VNV exists. Let's get it. Okay, this looks like it's ready as well. Okay, so all data saved here. Beautiful. Okay, continuous mode. I already have if you look at that RBI agent, set it up exactly how it is set up already over there because all of my keys are in the ENV. Do not look at my ENV. If you need to look at any ENVs, look at the ENV example. But everything is ready to run. It says I don't need to put in my OpenAI key. Remember, if you look at that example I sent you, it's connecting to the Swarm agent, and the Swarm agent takes care of all of the AI requests and whatnot. Please confirm that this is set up like that, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Okay, so the server starts and then crashes. This might be related to the scheduler liquidations feature you mentioned. Let me try running it with more verbose. Okay, you go do that. All this code is free on GitHub here for these agents that I'm building. Any agent stuff I am putting live on GitHub for free. All you got to do is go to the link in the description, grab that GitHub, star it, fork it, and then you got it. You got it, dude. You got it. Okay, so excellent. The backend started successfully this time. Beautiful. Loaded.env, perfect. Great PM2 is installed. So perfect, found it. Let me read the create one, correct one. So we got two AIs going. It's kind of weak, bro. Should have four. Kind of weak, bro. Kind of weak. Let's get some jumps in while they're both running. So I got two AIs running right now. I'm building the volume agent right now. Auto detects the API swarm equals swarm. Okay, so perfect. I see it now. The model factory, it automatically uses that ENV. Beautiful. I don't even think I'm using OpenAI as a thing. Get some jumps in, dude. I'm gonna just jump I'm gonna jump to the moon with you. Jump to the moon with moon dive. Let's get it, dude. Let's get it. Jump to the moon. Jump to the moon. Don't run to the moon. Jump to the moon. I got two AIs going here. Two AIs and moon. That's all we need. Us for Wall Street, baby. Let's get it. Let's jump to the moon. Jump to the moon. So we got the server on the right side, and we got the volume agent on the left side. This volume agent will be in the GitHub by the end of the day. By the end of the day. Free. You can see the GitHub here. Just type in MoonDev AI agents. It's free on GitHub. Just type that into Google or Bing or wherever you search from. Initialize swarm. Okay, beautiful. Perfect to use OpenAI. Yo, bro. Bro, I don't even know why you're worrying about OpenAI keys or anything like that. Check out that RBI agent I sent you and see that it doesn't worry about the keys either, bro. Essentially, you can see here that it just brings in source.models, import model factory. And then it uses the swarm in order to call the models. So I don't know why you're playing over there with the OpenAI keys. If you look at the agents and then look at the swarm agent, I don't even have OpenAI turned on. So look at that swarm agent.py along with that RBI agent I sent you. And you can see that I'm only using DeepSeek, XAI, OpenRouter Quinn, Claude, OpenRouter GLM, OpenRouter GPT-5 Mini. So I don't know what you're doing, dog. She's lost, bro. Swarm agent.py. Let's also give her this. RBI agent. Multi. Silly girl. Come on, lock in. Lock in. AI, lock in. You can create good projects on Raspberry Pis. It's just an ARM-based computer. Okay. 8 GB of RAM. Okay, okay. So they're just little computers that there's no like screen on, I guess. Let's see how the server's doing here. Both servers are now running. Beautiful. NumPy version problem, downgraded NumPy. Sweep dashboard, okay. Liquidations error. There's a minor error named lick manager is not defined. Sweeps database. Useful commands. PM2. What the hell is PM2? Let's go ahead and see if this is working now. Polymarket. Failed to load. Okay. Looks like we're Gucci now. Perfect. Liquidations here. Data. Tomfoolery. Silly guy. Okay, let's see liquidations here. No large liquidations. Okay, this just doesn't work. On the liquidations tab, the 1 hour, 4 hour, 12 hour, etc. That should be populated from the same data, essentially from the data tab that we're grabbing from the API. Remember, the API has all the data, so we can then go calculate the last 12, 4 hours, 1 hour, etc. for the liquidations tab. But that being said, I see the historical liquidations on the data tab actually only has a file size of 474 megabytes, when in reality that is a 2 gigabyte file, so it should be much bigger. Okay, let's just have her go ahead and start working on that. I'll investigate both issues. Perfect. Compacting conversation. All this is on GitHub if you want it. Free. Moondev AI agents. You can see the GitHub here. If you got questions, I got answers, dude. Let's get it. Tiny, you can stack them. I do them headless. Okay. But you can add a screen if you want. They support dual monitors. Okay, vale. Tengo lecciones de español aquí in Oaxaca. Wait, I said that again. I said that wrong again. I'll see you later, bro. Have a good clase. Tengo un buen día. Tengo un buen clase. I'm gonna get some jumps in. You working, I'm working. I'll see you later, Anna. Good to have you. Owaka. No, it's not Owaka. It's Hawaka. No, it's God damn, dude. I forget it already. Havaka. Hawaka. Owaka. Owaka. No. Owaka. No. Owaka. It's not Owaka. How to say Owaka. It's crazy spelling. Oaxaca. 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 There we go. Okay, timestamp here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We got both agents running. Us versus them, dude. Us versus them. Let's get it. Okay, so here we go. So volume agent status fully operational. Hey, Moondab, the volume agent is complete and working. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, send me the file. I need to. Okay, you already said that. But essentially, what I want to make sure that the printouts of the top 15 volume, when it does run, I want it to be super clear so a human can see them too. I want to see all 15. I want to see their change in the last 4 hours and 24 hours in the terminal. This is something that I'll be watching all day. But if you think about it, if I'm watching it all day and we have an agent swarm watching it all day, there's nothing that's going to go past me. I'm going to see everything in the market. I'm a data dog and I want to see all the data, dog. So go ahead and make sure this terminal prints out so nicely. Okay, let's go ahead and see here. Beautiful. Wait. We also want to make sure to print out each one of their recommendations and the swarm consensus recommendation. So whenever I come back to this, essentially, I'll be able to simply scroll through, no noise up in there, of course. I'll be able to simply scroll through and see, okay, here's the top 15 4-hour top volume on Hyperliquid. Here's their changes in the last 4 hours, 24 hours. And then here's the AI suggestions, each and every one of them, and consensus. Thank you. Holy moly, bro. I didn't even put the right one in here. Beautiful. Okay, that's gonna be Slick Rick, dude. That's gonna be Slick Rick. Let's get it every day. Every day. Oaxaca. Peace. I gotta wait till 1 p.m. to use Cloud Code again. Maybe you should join the giveaway so you can afford to get a better Cloud Code, dude, because we gotta get you stepping on the gas, bro. I wish I could pay for people's Cloud Codes, dude. That'd be slick, but it'd be expensive. Slick but expensive. Excellent. The full history. Okay. Download and background. Excellent. Let's go ahead and get them downloaded then. Let's get some jumps in while she's working. I'll do some little 1-2 hopscotch, jump rope, you know. Stay fit while she working, I'm working. While she working, I'm jumping. So let's test this beautiful Datadog terminal output. Thank you. And then over on the right side, you can see the downloads in progress is already at 1.125 gigabytes. Okay, it's still going. Let me wait a bit more and check the final version. Okay, that sounds good to me, bro. I'm here. I'm locked. I'm here. You locked? I know Anna locked. Let's get it. Let's get it, dog. Let's get it every day. So we got 1.25 gigabytes of data coming through. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. let's go ahead and see what's going on with that. Oh, beautiful. We're done actually. So consensus first. Let's see here. Boom, Moondav. Check out the beautiful terminal output. What you're getting now. All of the data you need. One clean view. Beautiful. The change in price here for 4 hours and 24 hours. The rank change. Okay. The funding. Beautiful. Market snapshots. Quick highlights showing new entries, big movers. Okay. You can see here the API is downloaded. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Consensus first, the unified pick from all AIs. Okay. All individual answers. You got Quinn, you got DeepSeek, got Claude. Current analysis. All right, dude, let's get it. Yes, this is it. What the hell, bro? Oh my God. Dude. That was just lack of. All right, I need you to give me the file path here. You already gave it to me. That's fine. I want you to build a README of what we built because I actually built it in the wrong place, and I see why you had so many problems building this now. So give me a full README of what you built, how to rebuild it, and I actually have an AI agent's GitHub that I'll build it in. Damn, dude, I'm a silly guy. All right, so I accidentally built this project in the wrong folder here. So here's the end goal of it, but I'm also going to give you a README that you can read through and understand it. You just copy this over into the agents folder of the Moondev AI agents. Use the model factory for all of this, and here's the README to get it all set up. Gosh, dude, that was a lack of that. That's why you got it locked in, bro. You can't be jumping around and stuff. You're over here jumping, and she's over here working in the wrong GitHub, dude. Come on, blood. Lock in. My bad. My bad. I was wondering why she was using OpenAI and all that stuff, dude. What the hell? Come on. That's the tricky part about having all of these agents running, and I make mistakes all the time. So, you know, it is what it is. When do you end the stream? Um, I don't know. Just when I'm done with my work. I just come up here live every day and I show everything live. So let me import this to SQLite. Okay. I got you. Let me create the README here. Make that README a TXT file though. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and try to find it. This will be under Housecoin 100x. Silly guy. Damn, dude. Samir, good to have you, bro. The stream ends when the stream ends. The stream ends when Moondev is done with his coding for the day. I make a list of things I gotta build and I'll show you everything because I believe you could do anything I can do, but you could do it better, dude. So much love to you. If you do have to go, don't worry. I will announce the winner at the end. And I'll ping you if you win. I'll ping you if you win. Let's see if there's any new entries here. Any results? Many results, dude. Yes. 42 minutes. I just built it, but check tomorrow's stream. I'll try to go over them. All right, so one of 3 people are gonna win this, so that's fire. Got Samir here. Okay, perfect. I've read the readme here. Okay, volume agent readme. Okay, let's go here. Volume agent. 9 a.m. Yeah, so essentially just go ahead and rebuild what it says below and above. The code is above and below is the outline, and then just make sure it's in the correct data folders. You know, the data is getting saved into its correct data folders on this GitHub. And yeah, it was just my bad. I built it in the wrong GitHub. That was so silly of me. Can you believe it? Where's Rumble? I've never built an albatross. What is that? Sounds cool. Sounds neat, dude. Sounds neat. Where's the GitHub? There it is. So if you want all this code, it's in the GitHub, or it will be at least. Okay, so I'll rebuild the volume agent in the correct location. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. I'll rebuild this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. CD up into there. Okay, excellent. The volume agent is now properly installed in your MoonDev AI agents repository. Let me create a summary document. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then let's see what she did here. So perfect. To 21%. Okay, let me summarize what we've accomplished. Lick manager is not defined. Errors throughout code base. Successfully downloaded the 26.7. Okay. Both datas on data tab are now using that SQLite. Beautiful, dude. Nice. Let's go ahead and see if it works though. So let's go to the website, Poly Market Data Portal, liquidations here. Say refresh. I don't see it, dog. Okay, that does show the 2 gigabytes here. Interesting, it goes there. Couple problems. It doesn't show the liquidations 1 hour, 4 hours, etc. on the tab of liquidations. And then also when I click download on the data tab to download the liquidation data, it sends me to a chat page, the AI chat page, which is really weird. It should just download the data. Okay, so you can see here, the agent is set up here. I could run it once, continuous mode, or background mode. Interesting. 10:04 a.m. So the market opens in 25 minutes or so. I know what a smart contract is. Good to have you here, though. I know what a smart contract is. I don't know what albatross is specifically. What are you trying to build, bro? Sounds interesting. So all set. Swarm. It uses Swarm agent. Okay, let's get this running, dude. Let's get this running because I think this is a slick idea, and I want to get you all the code. I just want to make sure it runs first, and once it runs, then I'll know it works, and you can have the code, and you can build whatever you want to build off of it. So let's go try it out. I need the full path, though. So let's go ahead and try to find that full path. Here's AI agents for trading, actually. So we're already zoomed in here. So I can go ahead and say this Python. This should work, dude. So connecting to all. Okay. You've built a couple smart contracts, but don't know how to connect to them. Interesting, bro. Initiating swarm with 5 models here. Generate consensus, STRK. Okay, they pick STRK. They pick STRK. They pick SDRK. Okay, this is great, but this looks great. But the problem is that it doesn't print out a data frame with that data of the things that they're looking at. Essentially, I want to also see the top 15 volume and their change in 4 hours, 24 hours in a data frame. I want that printed out before the AI responses, or actually after. Put them after so I can look at both the AI responses, you can see all theirs, and the consensus response. And on top of that, I can see this data frame. So I, non-AI, who might be able to pull an edge from it, can also do the same thing. So at the very end of this, after the responses, print out that data frame of the top 15 and their changes. Thank you. STRK. What is STRK? See, dude? See? Already. Already, bro. Already. Did she fix that? Not yet. Hey, she's working. I'm working. Already, bro. What is this? STRK? Volume? STRK. It's not even a thing, dude. Oh, there it is. TRK. Okay, so whatever STRK is, looks like the AI has identified that. What is it? I don't know, but this is the point. This is the exact point. That's the reason. That's the reason we're doing this. exactly why we're doing this, dude. What is STRK, dude? The hell? STRK. Click for information. Starknet. Okay. I've actually heard of Starknet. It's been around for a minute now. And they all picked it. Not saying it's going up or down or anything like that. Just the volume anomalies. Perfect. Let me create a quick example of what the new data table will look like. What type of move is this? Is the question. 20%. What is the daily looking like? Oh. Okay, so the next time we run it, let's go ahead and run it. What is this error you're catching? By the way, what is this GPT-5 mini error you're running into? Sleeping for 4 hours, beautiful. Okay, here we go, dude. So this is a new dashboard. Open interest, funding, 24-hour vol change, 24-hour volume, 4-hour vol change. I would like to have it say the 4-hour vol change and the 24-hour vol change. Don't need the rank change. I see we have 24-hour price change, but we don't have 24-hour vol change. I don't want the rank change, but I do want the 24-hour vol change. So right next to the 4-hour vol change, I want the 24-hour vol change. So XRP, XPL, near. Okay. 24-hour price change. Also, let's make sure here. Also, what information are you sending into the AI? I don't want to send in anything about price to the AI. Swarm. I just don't want it to. I don't want it to do anything about price. You can see STRK. See, look, price momentum 24%. 24%. And let's make the prompt exclusively about volume. So any data we send into them, we don't need to send in the funding data or the open interest data, anything like that. We want to be very clear that this is based off of volume. You are a volume tracker. Perfect. Now let me verify the changes work. Okay. Let me create a summary showing the new table, what they will look like. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see how it does now. See if this has caught any opportunities. Nothing yet. No opportunities found. So this is our arbitrage bot we set up earlier. Okay, let's go ahead here and zoom out a little bit so this can look a little better. Okay, here we go. So 24-hour price change, vol change. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and run this back one more time. Okay, so here, let's see what the ZC, ENA, ENA, ZEC, ENA, ENA. Okay. So consensus strongly favors ENA due to its standout plus 0.4% vol. Argues ZEC based on its dominant absolute volume, providing superior liquidity. ENA. Okay, what is ENA? So this is good because it's giving me ideas here. So this here is ENA. I've never heard of that. Okay, so you can see open interest here. It is trending. It's definitely trending. All right, this is pretty slick, dude. I think I'm gonna let this run. Let it run for every 4 hours here. I think I'm gonna keep it up here on here, and I'm gonna also go ahead and say get add dot. Let's go ahead and make a readme for it. Awesome. Now, can you go ahead and make a readme for this volume agent and put it in the documentation folder? And then let's go ahead here and add it to the readme, the other readme. And that will be called, let's go to cursor here. Okay, AI agents here. Let's go to the main README because this is something I'm able to edit here. README here. Let's go down to backtesting and research. Volume agent. Volume agent. This is an agent swarm that watches the volume of all hyper liquid tokens. So we always see upcoming runners early. Okay. So that's a volume agent here. And that's what it does. And you just saw all that actually. So volume agent, that's absolutely sick. Today we've already built out an arbitrage bot for Housecoin. We've already built out this extended bot here for BTC. And now we have this volume agent that is now complete and it will be in the GitHub ASAP. ASAP. So if you have any questions, let me know while I'm live. And I might have answers for you, dude. But at the end of the day, you can have all this code and you can ask the AI the questions. You can ask me too, feel free. But okay, you can see there's a README now. Perfect. Let's go ahead and say get add dot, get commit /m, volume agent added, get push. Okay, let's go ahead and see if it's in the SRC now. It should be. Okay, you can see the docs are there and the SRC is there. README is updated with the volume agent added. You can see volume agent here, volume agent.py. Okay, let's go to SRC and you can see all the code. So agents here. Let's go ahead and see if it's actually down there in the right place. It should be. Wow, we've got a lot of AI agents now. This one, volume agent.py. Let's get it, dude. Every single day. Autonomous agent that monitors top 15 hyperliquid altcoins every 4 hours. Beautiful. That's nice, dude. That's very nice. Just uploaded some sauce to GitHub. All right, dude. Let's see if anybody else entered. Okay, there's only gonna be 3 people so far. If you do want to enter that giveaway, feel free to. That's the end for the volume agent. It's in the GitHub.